This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
Dreams going everywhere and shit, nigga. Turn up. Yeah.
Make a move and I'm causing commotion. I had to face it, but nigga, I'm chosen, so I don't show no emotion. I'm just riding my way like the ocean. You devoted, then show your devotion. When I drop, it's gonna be an explosion. Get the money and stack it like Trojan. Psych, I'm spending every day. You know that I get cause I match your pay. And I know it look like, but I'm heavyweight. I was just taking as I was in the rain. Couldn't cry to nobody, I felt the pain. Ain't no pain like that pain when you in the cage. Where that shit feel like it was just yesterday.
The Big and Lazy Podcast.
Yes, sir. We back again.
What's good?
I'm
What's
Big.
good?
And I'm your boy, Lazy Fool. And we got another special guest with me right now. I've been knowing little bro for a little time now. He's always done good music. I can say that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We got 6 Star in the building, man.
What's
Welcome,
good? What's
man.
good? Yes, sir.
Thank
Before
you for
we get
coming
it-
out, my brother.
Yeah, man. You know I fuck with you, man. You know we chop it up in the barbershop all the time.
Yes,
about it,
sir.
Man. We finally got it done. You feel me? So, let's get it, man.
You say albums on
Happy
the way,
to be
huh?
here. Yeah, man. December 22nd.
Okay.
Dropping, it's like a little, I wouldn't call it an album. It was just like a compilation of shit I done did over the few years. Cause I'm like a hoarder when it comes to my music and shit. So I just, just finally just deciding to drop some
Digging in
old
that
shit.
vault?
Yeah,
Yeah,
digging the
yeah.
vault. Got some old shit, little new shit on there, a couple new shit.
That's
But
what's up.
it's just like basically just like a compilation, I'm gonna call it. But, this is, the beginning of some other shit I got going on. So
Well, let me give a shout out to this hoodie, man. It's hot in here, so I will be wearing it. But Poverty Kills, man. It's quality, man. Keep you warm. Poverty Kills. You can check him out at this smoke shop, 2701 Rockford Lane. He got a smoke shop, Poverty Kills, a nice quality merch. I can't wear it because it's burning up in here, but we just so cool. But yeah, man, Poverty Kills, man. Shout out to Anthony Bullitt. Poverty Kills, man. Go get some of that merch. But okay, let me ask you something real quick. Both y'all artists, I always want to know what's the difference between an LP and like an EP. Like, what's the difference? Like,
They say that the LP is like supposed to be like a live listen or something like that. I could be wrong. And the EP is like, I forgot the term for it, but it's something like that. And they not long. I feel like EPs are never like long. It's like a quick listen.
yeah, okay.
EP is one of them, like, how I always looked at it, because I never really, like, understood it for real either. It's kind of outdated, but, like, I always understood, like, an EP was just, like, basically considered, like, a demo.
Mm-hmm.
And then your LP is, like, a full project.
Oh, okay, I got you. So what was it?
Extended EP means extended listen. I mean extended play. And the LP is long play.
Okay.
I feel like it's that those terms are outdated, though, because
Yeah.
niggas are just dropping shit, so.
Yeah.
I like the mixtape album.
Yeah, I missed the mixtape era.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good
When
era.
people could really just drop a mixtape. And
Yeah,
you know.
a body of work that was fire. So what you say your album name was?
It's called Gems.
Gems. Why you choose that name?
Because I feel like I be dropping gems
Yeah.
in my music. If you listen to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I remember when you first started, bro, like started really taking it serious, bro. So I'm proud of you for like keeping it going, cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of I got a lot of music in the vault too, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I would rather write for people
Yeah.
at this point,
Mm-hmm.
cause it's like rapping and really like trying to become a star is a job,
Right.
full time. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I feel like it's like Andre said, it's a young man's game, but I feel like niggas like Lido and
Yeah.
Don Tripp, they got the
ain't
fan
50 though.
base.
Yeah.
But you can rap as long as you want if you got the fan base.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. As long as you got a nice fan base,
Yeah.
because the to where music is right now, it ain't how it used to be where you would go to the store and actually go buy somebody's
Yeah.
album. It's so many people making music now.
Yeah.
Like the industry
That's another
is
reason,
so
too.
crowded, but
Yeah.
they got it to where anybody can drop music. Anybody can drop music on the streaming platform, and anybody can make money. Like I make money off my music every month, so it could be from anywhere. I could be getting paid a couple $100 a month, or
Right.
just whatever. You feel me? I'm making money. I feel like that's one of the main goals now. Of course, everybody want to be a star.
Right.
If that's what you want to do. But you know, if you're able to make anything off
Right.
of your music, you know, then I feel like you winning. You know, I just want to get to a point to where I can survive off of it. You know?
Right.
I can be able to be like, yeah, of course I'm gonna have my hands in other shit, but you know, my music is, you know, gonna be like my gold mine.
Right.
You know, so
So that song of the day was yours. Like, what was you going through? Like, describe us. Like, what was you going through when you made that? What's the name
that's
of it?
that song. It's called Feel Some.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually made that like probably on my birthday. On my birthday or probably the day after, the day before. I don't know, it was around that time. But you know, like when I make the type of music I make now, when I first started making music, I was a rapper. Like I was a
Yeah.
real deal rapper,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of just shit. I've always been an R&B dude. So you know, once I kind of realized early that it's a lot of people doing the same thing, and I gotta you know somehow stand out.
Right.
And I feel like I've always been a songwriter. I've always been a, you know, like I said, I've always been an R&B dude, and I'm able to do that and actually sound good doing it. So, you know, that's one of them. It's not completely R&B, of course. You know, I like to call it trap soul, not to get it
Right.
confused with Bryson Tiller because
It still is a genre though.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just you feel me. I think that's real trap soul. But
Right.
you know, when I made that song, you know, it was just you know I be trying to make music to where people can actually relate, you know, when people
Yeah.
can listen to my music and actually like feel it.
Right.
So I named it Feel Some, you know,
So-
just for anybody listening to it, you know, going through something or whatever, anybody just, you know, try to feel something.
So what?
You listen to Rod Wave?
Yeah.
How you feel about his music? Like, how do you feel like?
I love, first of all, Rod Wave's music actually grew on me. Like
Yeah.
when I first started hearing Rod Wave years ago, I really didn't like it. But I mean, I always knew he made good. Like that's the thing. Like, it's a lot of music that I don't like.
Right.
I mean, that don't mean it's not good though.
Yeah.
It's just not the type of shit that I be fucking.
Maybe
with.
I should say that too, because I say stuff like that all the time, and I always mean to say that
It ain't my cup of tea type shit.
it's not my cup of tea, but I see why people like it.
Yeah.
Like I'm the total opposite with Rod Wave. Rod Wave, starting out, it was, you feel me? It was the shit. Even now, it's good.
Yeah.
He's a great artist. The way he put his songs together and everything, but it's like, damn, like I like versatile artists.
Yeah.
Like it's certain artists that can got that reality rap, but can still like take you to a place to have fun in the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you still see their personality. Like
I feel like he's trying to do that though. He's trying to
Yeah.
like, you know, move off.
I guess with the girls song.
yeah, that
girls,
song right there. I
you
feel
know.
like that was him trying to do something different. Yeah. But this album that he just dropped though, this what really made me like, all right, I fuck with this.
Did you go to the concert?
Yeah, I went to the concert.
Ah, that's what's up,
I
man.
went to go see him. Yeah.
Hey, I was a Rod Wave fan for the longest, but like I ain't gonna say I'm not a fan no more, but I didn't shed so many tears listening to that nigga's music, bro.
Real
That-
talk, because he really that's the
Bruh.
type of effect I want to have on people with my music though. I want
Yeah.
people to hear my music and actually like be able to relate to something
Yeah.
that they're going through in their life.
That's the best type
Whether
of music
it's
too.
now or whether it was, you feel me, they feel it. They
Yeah.
they know. And
That's what music's
but
supposed
that's
to
what
do.
grabs people though. You
Mhm.
feel me? That's what, if you can make somebody actually, you know, feel something like that when they
Right.
listen to your music, you got a fan. Cause
Yeah.
they not gonna they gonna always remember how this song make them feel. And if it's something, if it's like a nostalgic feeling or euphoric feeling or whatever, you know, they're gonna remember that, and they gonna, you know, now you got a fan because they you know, your music's making them feel something.
So, would you what type of music would you say your category is? Reality rap or the trap type of
I wouldn't say
vibe?
I be trying to move away
More
from the trap
industry.
shit.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
try
With the
to
sound?
I try to make my sound a little industry just
Yeah.
because, you know, that's what you gotta do. You know,
Yeah, you gotta appeal.
you gotta appeal, right? But by also doing that, I, you know, incorporate my own shit though.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the best singer. You know, I be using auto tune and shit, but I feel like the way that I feel like the way that I do it
Yeah.
is just what make it unique. It's not a lot of people. I ain't gonna say a lot of people making the same music I'm making. Not a lot of people in the city making the same music I'm making. But
Right.
you know, it's just about how you appeal to people.
Right.
You know, so
If
as
you-
long as you can be that guy
Yeah.
to make somebody, you know, to appeal to people and attract people, then you know that's how you do it.
So you think, what do you think could push you over the top, and who would you sign? Would you sign a deal, or would you
You
stay
know, I've been
independent?
contemplating myself. I actually got offered a deal years ago,
Yeah.
and I didn't take it
B?
because it just didn't sound right to me. I didn't like how they was trying to make it
Right.
to where I really didn't have any control.
So what makes
was
you? What would make you just over the? You think it'll push you over the top to
I
get
think
that mainstream look?
I think a feature with an artist, you know, of my caliber, not
Yeah.
caliber, but you know, of my that that we make similar music, you know.
Right.
Somebody like that actually got a name, because you know, me personally, of course I'm supposed to feel this about myself, but I feel like I can compete with any nigga in the game.
Yeah.
So, you know, me hopping on a song with somebody and I wash them, you know, not saying it like that, but you know, just
Yeah.
being me, I feel like that would put me over the top, at least get my foot in the door to where, because like I said, I'm not even really out to really be a superstar.
Right.
I just want to get to a point to where I don't have to work.
Yeah.
You know, I can just make my music, or I can write music for people, or
Right.
I engineer, I produce, I do all that. So, you know,
That's what's
I just want to get to a point to where I can be able to live off of this music shit, because that's, you know, that's the dream.
Could you go back and tell us about the deal, the parameters?
Oh
of the deal?
yeah.
Who
It was a couple years ago, like 2018. And it was a small company. I forgot their name. I would have to look it up on my phone because I still got the emails. But they was trying to give me 15,000, and basically, but I didn't like it because they wasn't going to really give me any type of creative control
right
over my shit. Because this is
one of them 360s, huh?
Right.
yeah. And I just didn't like the fact that I wasn't going to have any type of, like, I want to be the one to, I'm dropping here on this day.
Yeah.
This is what I'm dropping. I don't care, you know, what y'all think about it or
Because
whatever.
that's frustrating, man.
It is,
a lot
bro.
of artists
And
say
it's,
that the
I be
labels
seeing, and
holding back.
because I see so many of these big artists going through this shit,
Mhm.
I don't want to go through that. I'd rather stay like, don't get me wrong. Like, if somebody coming with talking the right shit, then you feel me? I'll sign. But if I
gotta
can
be
make money
life-changing.
independent,
It got to be life changing.
yeah, it got to be life changing. It can't be some shit to where I got potential of going back broke. You feel me? If you're not, if they not talking, like, I sign a $500,000 record deal just
Yeah.
because I know what I'm capable of. You feel
Right.
me? I know that I can. You know, I know that once I get my foot in the door, I can be who I want to be.
That's what Thug said. He said, "Man, I'm saying the
Yeah.
most fucked up
And
deal,
you
but
know
I
what's
had a
crazy?
plan."
If I would have took that 15,000, if they would have gave me, if they would have let me do what I needed, what I wanted to do, I would have took that 15,000. But at the same time, I look back in hindsight, it's like I wasn't ready, because I'm a whole different artist now than I was then. So if I would have took that deal and, you know, made the type of music, and I wasn't making bad music then. I feel like I'm making better music now.
Right.
But if I would have took that deal, making the type of music that I was making then, because I didn't really have a sound, I didn't really know what my sound was at that time. I was still just between rap and trying to do the singing shit and trying to rap at the same time, you know. So I didn't really have a grip on my sound then. So in hindsight, I would tell myself not to take the deal, even if they did tell me, you
Yeah.
know, you could do what you want, because I wasn't ready. I would have took that 15,000, fucked it up, and
Yeah.
you know, been a has-been.
Shit.
So-
but the key is that you knew the timing. Some other people got depressed about.
See,
I
that's
had a deal
what,
on
but
the
that's what I'm saying
table.
though. At the time though, it was sounding good. It's just that I didn't like that they wasn't giving me creative control.
Yeah.
They wasn't like I said.
I'm trying to be no
wanna-
slave. with this
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
man.
You feel me? Like, I want to be the one controlling my shit. Y'all can give me the money to further my shit, and then, you know, talk about because the numbers seemed right to me for what they was trying to do for me. The numbers seemed right, but at the same time, I didn't have creative control. They was
Right.
going to be telling me, yo, this, you know, this, you gotta, the song has to, you know, I just didn't like that shit. I just didn't like how they was trying to handle it.
Yeah.
And, You know, and there's a lot of artists today that are in situations like that and probably wish that they wasn't. I've seen it happen with a lot of big artists, and I just don't want that to happen with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you said one feature would take you over the top. Like who's it? Like if you had they came to you, whoever came to you with a blank check, you could have one beat and one feature from somebody. Who would it be?
Of course, it'd be Drake.
On the feature.
But
okay.
Realistically, if I could choose, because I know that Drake is $1 million feature right there.
You gonna go in.
It's worth it though.
You over the top.
You feel me? I believe in myself that much, so I know that if I pay Drake $1 million, I'm making a hit. You know, just off the back of me. But Thug, because he's had such an influence on me. Like when I changed my sound, like I said, when I first started out, I was a rapper. Like I was rapping. But that was around like when I first started making music. I've been writing music and shit. I've been doing music for forever. But when I first started recording music, I was like 15. And that was around the time Thug was hot. You feel me? And he was just different. And that's what it kind of inspired me to go that R&B route. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like if it wasn't for Thug, I would probably still be a rapper. But because of that and of how much of an influence he had on me during that time, that's what made me like, you know what? I gotta be different. I gotta do something that's gonna stand out. People ain't never really heard me this way before. So when they hear it, it's gonna catch their ear. They're like, oh,
Right.
because of the fact that I can really do it. It's just I just wasn't doing it. But ever since I started doing it, you know, that's what's been catching on with people. And, you know, I just been riding the wave.
Believe it or not, though, like, I wanted that type of rap. I wanted to be that rapper, too.
Yeah.
Like, to talk to the ladies.
Yeah.
And not necessarily like Ja Rule, but like Fabulous. Like, I've always loved, like, Fabulous's songs. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day to now, you know what I'm saying? He just spit it to the ladies so fly. Like, I'm an LL fan,
Fabulous
too. So
is real
it's like,
smooth.
Yeah, you feel me? And I'm an LL fan. LL, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? He's taking your bitch off a song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
LL's a character. You see that little meme they had, like the little collection of memes, like he was licking chocolate off his chick's kneecaps.
Oh, yeah, in the videos.
Yeah, then he was doing this on the raps and like it was.
Oh, yeah.
Then he was in the Peep Show eating strawberries.
But he was the man, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga's songs was captivating. Like, this nigga would take your bitch off a song.
Yeah.
I ain't had a crush in years. Hey, love. Damn, nigga, back up off my girl.
Is he a better artist or a better actor?
That's hard. It's rare. It's rare for people to actually succeed at doing that.
I'm gonna keep it real. I fucks with, what's that movie with Jada Pinkett? He's in it. Man, it was a comedy, though, and his daddy died.
Kingdom Come.
Yeah, Kingdom Come.
So is that it?
That was one of the
Eddie
greatest,
Winslow was in it and everything, wasn't it?
One of the funniest movies I ever watched, dog. And
Yeah.
he was that.
He was a drunk. He was like an alcoholic or something. Yeah,
he
okay.
was trying to stop. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
okay, yeah.
I like his role in Deliver Us from Evil.
Yeah,
Yes, that was a good movie right there.
Like, he
Yeah.
was hilarious in that movie. You want to know the funniest part of that movie?
With the potato salad.
That was funny too. But when Gabrielle seen her old dude, at the little ball, and he was like, yeah. So who you with? You know, dude came in. He was like, oh, you the meat man. He's like, yeah, I deliver high end meat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, mayor. You feel me? He was cool with the mayor and shit. That was a good movie. But I don't know, man. LL, man, is one of the original niggas doing this shit. Rap.
Yeah, him and Ice Cube.
You know what I'm saying? That's it's hard to say that, you know.
He owned all his masters too.
You know what I'm saying? You know who wrote Paradise?
Paradise who?
You know that. If you need me, baby, I'm for real.
Yeah. That was him?
Nah.
Who?
The Goats.
50?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
That's Anne Marie in there, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So who owed 50 some money? Somebody owe 50 some money?
Everybody owe 50
Yeah,
some
man.
money.
You better not. He coming for his shit. Worse than Boosie.
Because it's some chick that owe him some money. He said, you better pay my money. Like,
You talking about your girl. Damn. Tiara Marie or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Because she tried to like it's like defamation of character. She tried to like lie on him about some shit, and he was like, "What? Bitch, sued."
He won?
And won.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
like-
wow.
Yeah. He be at a well when it first happened, he was at a deck.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
at a
man.
deck about the shit.
Every week-
I remember that shit.
But that's
he was
why,
posting all on Instagram.
Like
all
when
that
we talked
shit.
about Boosie, like not having no picks, that nigga don't have no picks.
Yeah.
He coming at whoever.
Yep.
That nigga's fucked up nigga for that
yeah,
shit.
50's funny.
King
as fuck,
Petty,
man.
dog.
Yeah, 50
King
is,
Petty.
50 is funny. And he got stupid money, so he can do whatever he want to do.
So who's your all-time like favorite entertainer?
Entertainer?
Yeah, I can ask both of y'all that. Y'all favorite
Are we
entertainer.
talking about music?
Period. If they do music, they could do. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I was just thinking about this the other day. I gotta go with Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah,
I fuck with Jay.
I gotta go with Jamie Foxx
Yeah.
because he
done did everything.
He doing everything.
Yeah.
He writes songs.
It's
He can
facts.
act for
Yeah.
real, like not just put a famous person in the movie.
Yeah.
Act. He can really act,
Comedian,
and he comedian,
athlete. They said you had to really be in shape and all that
and
to do any given
he's
Sunday.
really made hit songs, like
Yeah.
not just like
Hit albums.
like
Good-
he has hits.
Come on now.
Like come on,
That's
now,
one of the
like-
greatest stories when he tells about how the night he met Kanye.
Oh yeah,
Kanye was
Yup,
like,
yup,
"Hey
I
man,
seen that.
I like your music, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a song for you."
Yeah.
He's like, "Cool, we can go right now and record it." Yep.
Made
in his
made one
house.
of the biggest hits.
Yeah.
You feel me? That documentary, dog. My oldest cried off that motherfucker.
Which one?
The Kanye documentary. He was like, "You see how they try to treat him?" They was laughing in his face, like, "Man, who are you to say that you the best nigga ever?" He was like, "Nigga, because I am." You know what I'm saying?
You can't tell me
Playing
that
in
I'm
his
not.
face, laughing at him. You know what I'm saying?
So he's a big Kanye fan.
dog. When I took him to the Kanye's house, dog,
Uh-huh.
the motherfucker lost his mind.
Really?
If it wasn't no gate up,
Uh-huh.
he'd have been on that porch. He said, "It's the same one from the documentary. His
Oh, wow.
mama, they was sitting right here."
He probably feel about Kanye West how I felt about Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
He was a
Shit,
Michael Jackson
He was a
fan?
Michael Jackson.
Man,
He was a big
I
Michael Jackson fan too.
Cried like a baby when he died, bro. I remember
Yeah.
I was playing Skate on my PS2,
Mm-hmm.
and my mama told me, bro. She told me I went back in my room and I cried. And I remember later that night, it stormed so bad.
It did.
It stormed like a motherfucker that night. And I woke up, the Thriller video was on. I cried again.
Yeah.
I was fucked up about Michael
R.I.P.
Jackson.
Mike, man. I think all kids now. I know we was, but we kind of had Mike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
had Mike.
And I was a young dude when Mike died, bro.
And
I
you
was
a
like
little
10.
younger, and you a little younger than us. So
Yeah.
just think, my cousins used to have the videotape of Thriller. It was like a mini movie.
I had
for real.
a VHS tape of a tour that he went on.
Yeah.
I forgot what tour it was, but it was the one where motherfuckers was passing out and shit and all
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
I had the VHS tape of that, bro. I used to watch that motherfucker so many times. Like I was a real Michael Jackson fan. Like people used to talk about me of how because I was a real Michael Jackson fan.
You know what I hate though? When people say that Usher's the new Mike, or
Ain't
fuck
nobody the
no.
real Mike, bro.
No,
The
but
only
ain't
thing
nobody
that
the next
the
Mike.
only nigga that coming close to Mike is Chris Brown.
Really, they be trying
What
to say
about
the
Prince?
Weekend.
Fuck no.
Prince,
Prince was
no.
on
Prince
stage
had
with
his time,
cheeks
bro.
out, man.
Yeah, Prince had his time. He had to.
And
he
Prince
couldn't. He couldn't
and
get the
Prince
mic
had all the
when he
bitches,
was
too.
hot.
yeah.
I ain't saying, but Prince was different. It was. I don't see the hype on Prince. Sorry, auntie. I know Aunt Goldie gonna watch it. She watch all of them. She got Prince all over her house.
My mom the same way too. She
You know
had
what I'm
Prince
saying?
like she cried when Prince died. Like,
Oh yeah, it was terrible in my family. But I'm taking Chris CB.
Yeah, I'll say he's the closest one, but
because
they
singing and
killed him.
dancing at the same time,
Yeah.
nobody could do it like.
But they
Chris
killed
and
his
Mike.
legacy though.
what about
bro.
Usher?
Fuck no.
Usher's
Ah,
cool.
wow.
Yeah, Usher's cool. It's
Usher's
not, I
cool.
ain't gonna take nothing away from Usher.
Nah.
Like he's a legend.
But my
But-
nigga ain't miss.
Usher's
Chris
not
ain't
miss.
miss. What? We ain't listening to the
They
papers.
didn't give him. They didn't give Chris a chance after that Rihanna shit.
Yeah.
It was over.
They
Of
still
course,
trying
he's
not. They
still who
still
he
not trying to
is.
let him come
They
to.
still don't fuck with him, bro.
awards and shit.
Just because of that shit, bro.
But-
and it's
but
like
you can't
it
stop
ruined his
him.
career. You can't stop him though,
Can't stop
because he
him.
still makes great music. Like,
And
bro,
he ain't
when he
miss.
drop an album, it don't even get promoted, bro. Like, you don't see nobody posting this album.
Nah.
None of that, bro. Like, I remember one time, bro,
It's
when
just-
he had
it's-
just dropped that. What's that? The song that was going viral.
Now I do like that.
Yeah.
A Gunna.
What?
That Heat.
Oh yeah, that's hard
That
too.
nigga smack heat.
But that
Would you
one
got
song
you
with
in
Chris
here?
Brown, he was like fucking Robitussin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, when that song went viral, that song was like a year and a half
Yes.
old, bro.
But you got to understand too with Chris. Chris will drop an album. I remember when Chris dropped the album. I forgot what album it is, so I won't quote it. But Fine China had been out 3-4 years, and it was still on there.
I remember when Fine China came. I remember watching Fine China on the video on
The
One
nigga
Sister
ain't
Park.
missed, bro.
Yeah.
From
Chris-
Yo.
So you think he'd win in the verses against Usher?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
No,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you. Look. If Usher win, he's gonna win off the strength of just being Usher. You feel me?
Bro,
But
Chris
Chris
ain't got a better
Brown
album
really
than
got-
Confessions.
Chris cannot.
You ain't really listening to
That's
Chris
it
Brown.
after
then.
that, though.
That's that. Yeah, you right. though.
Confessions.
You right.
You can't name another
Usher
album
got some
that-
songs.
He got songs.
My Way.
An
My
album?
Way, yeah. We all know where he was, 7 o'clock on the dot.
Yeah. I
But
don't
from
know.
Yo,
You got it. You got it bad.
you got it bad.
That's before.
It is.
That's
before.
on 8701.
Yeah,
right?
8701. Yeah.
What you got to think? You said all of those.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the first Chris Brown album. We was young tenderonis dating. Right?
Yeah.
You know, it's never the right time to say goodbye.
Yeah. I remember watching that
Yo,
video on
nigga, I'm bad. I wanted to go down the
YouTube.
hallway in school and pull a chick dancing
Yeah.
to Yo.
Yeah.
you
But-
feel me? Then hold on though. Then you got the body of work. You got the young man.
Yeah.
We got the same thing with Usher.
At Wall to Wall.
Yeah.
You got
At
the
Wall
young
to
man
Wall was like his
but the
transition
nigga
into.
ain't
You feel me?
miss. We didn't fuck with ready to sign them papers.
I fucked with that.
What?
Right.
I fuck
Usher
with
still
that.
got it. It still got
I
hits.
fucked with
He do.
Papers.
And got a hit on the radio right now. 30 years ago.
But I'm like the weight of the song to me. It's like Usher, yeah, Usher's great. We love Usher. But nigga, Chris, nah, man. Chris is the only nigga that's close to Mike. But the only nigga I put over Chris is R. Kelly once again. Okay, look, we got
Shout
the
out R.
hit, we got the albums up.
Yeah.
Look how many albums that
Yeah.
nigga got. All of that shit is hits.
Yeah. It's a hit. It's
Ain't
about
no
two.
way.
It's about 2-3 hits on every single
2,
one of them
3,
albums. I ain't gonna lie.
that royalty,
And Usher ain't got just as many hits though.
Nah.
man.
And I'm not
He
saying
got
Usher ain't got hits, but I'm
I
saying
ain't
as far as
saying-
like his albums,
Yes,
Uh-huh.
the album go
there's
hard.
there's only like 1 or 2 albums, maybe 3 albums of Usher that you can be like that's a cold
Yeah.
album.
After Confessions, what does Usher got that's holding Chris back?
He got a whole a show in Vegas. Like he got a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
That's because he's a
definitely.
legend.
And he's older.
That's because
Yeah.
that's because of who he is. You
Yeah.
feel me? He's
Uh-huh.
Usher.
Facts.
When Chris, but by the
And
time
I'm
Chris
not-
Brown get up there,
Yes.
they gonna eventually give Chris Brown his flowers, but by that time it's gonna be too late.
Love in this club. I used to love Love in this club.
Yeah, Loving This Club was called
You
was
know what
hard.
I'm saying?
Moving Mountains.
Yeah, but just think if Chris would have sung that.
He was talking about that. Because it was actually a situation to where Chris Brown was supposed to be on a song with 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne on their album that they
Yeah,
just dropped.
I seen
But
that.
they ended up using Usher instead of him. And
Even the
he
nigga
got a
that-
version of him singing it, and then you could hear the version of Usher saying, and Chris Brown definitely did that shit better. But
And they got
What song is this?
I don't know what the song's called. I just know that it's on 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne's little joint album, Collie Grove, that
Yeah.
they did, and it's a song with Usher on there. And Chris Brown was supposed to be singing it, but they ended up going with Usher.
And I ain't taking nothing from Usher.
Yeah, no,
Usher's a fucking legend
He's a
in
legend.
the game.
Legend.
But when it comes to singing and dancing at the
That's Chris
same
Brown, bro.
time,
Usher,
like-
Usher can dance.
he
can't
can,
dance
but
like Chris
hell
Brown, though.
no. I went to the Lovers and Friends Festival.
Yeah.
I seen Chris Brown perform.
Uh-huh.
The nigga stood there like Mike.
Yep.
My girl going crazy.
Motherfuckers going
Really?
crazy. It's
My
Chris
wife
Brown.
is. I'm even like, nigga, it's Chris
But
Brown.
but see, that's the thing.
That
though.
nigga did a flip. His feet
Yeah.
was standing there like this. The nigga did it looked like he did 2 flips, just standing there, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
The
Yeah.
media make you think that he's not who he really is.
yes,
Because
and he smoked cigarettes
and he do
and
cocaine.
do drugs.
You think you do the powder?
Yeah.
He got a chain that got a razor, and at the end it's a gold razor, and at the end of the razor is gold crystals at the end of the razor.
Oh wow.
I love a nigga that's genuine to himself.
Yeah, at least he ain't lying about it like
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
these
saying?
people are.
What it do? What the business is? Annabelle here.
That girl Mel.
And we are We Them Girls Podcast.
Y'all check us out audio Wednesday on all streaming platforms, visual on Thursday on YouTube at We Them Girls Podcast.
Y'all enjoy the next episode from the Big and Lazy Podcast.
You know, a lot of these people are drug addicts and they're not going to say it.
So
How I feel about it, bro, like at least cocaine, that's a rich man's drug.
Yeah.
If you can afford it.
Yeah. But let's keep it real. We can't be biased on drug addicts. Every great artist of
is a drug
this world has been the greatest artist to me, the greatest voice ever, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston her brother said we were getting high since the beginning. Before,
Bobby,
what's the song? I Want to Dance? Before that.
Damn.
But you got to think, she did all that music, phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
The Preacher's Wife.
Yeah.
Waiting to Exhale.
What's it, the Hitman's Bodyguard?
The
Bodyguard?
The Bodyguard.
Yeah, the Bodyguard.
She was high on The Bodyguard, though. Y'all got to go watch The Bodyguard, bro. One day I was loaded watching The Bodyguard. And I was like, she is loaded in this movie.
Loaded. I believe it.
But I'm just telling you, David Ruffin,
So,
Frankie Lyman.
Yeah.
do y'all remember the first time nigga tried to, do y'all remember, when a nigga tried to, I ain't saying we did drugs or y'all did drugs, but, a nigga pulled out some powder and, I was just in, all type shit. Like, a nigga just, you remember,
Yeah.
I went to this little studio. This dude had his house and his girl did some coke.
Uh-huh.
But I ain't never
First
really been around
time
it.
I seen my nigga do some shit. And I was like,
Did he offer you some?
yeah, they offered me some, but you feel me? It's how I feel about it.
Did you take it?
You do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma do me. You do what you do. Nah, I
used to
ain't
love
take
that
it.
album too, though.
I ain't take it. But I remember the first time I seen him do it, cause we was with some white folks. And I don't really hang with white people. I ain't got nothing against white people or nothing, but I don't have a whole lot of white friends or whatever. He be with a whole lot of white people and shit. So I kind of expect, they wild white people too. So I kind of expected it.
I got a partner to hang with white
I
folks.
just didn't know that he was on that. But I wouldn't judge him.
Yeah, one day I said
but-
something to my homie, and he said about coke, and he was like, "Bro, like he hangs with white
Yeah,
people."
like look.
He's
I'm
like,
not gonna,
"Bro, it's just a little coke. I've done acid, I've done coke, I've done shrooms. You know."
I feel like if you a person that pop pills or something, you can't say nothing about no coke.
Nah, hell no. You
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, you
worse
worse.
off.
You worse. Like people don't even think people like coke is niggas be taking downers. Those downers are what deteriorate your body and shit. You feel me? Not saying coke don't deteriorate you. If you become an addict and you just take, of course it's gonna have an effect on your body. But motherfuckers taking perks and Xanax and
Fake
all that
ones,
other
too.
shit and fitting all period.
Motherfuckers be knowing them motherfuckers.
Y'all don't
be
even
fake,
understand what
bro.
that shit is doing to y'all body. You feel me? Y'all just trying to get it high, not understanding that in about 10 years, bro, you gonna be that nigga on the corner.
Man, if they
Out
start,
your mind.
if they said that most of the weed out here has got fitting and all that, I would quit. It ain't that serious.
I just stopped smoking weed not too long ago. I started back, but I'm on probation and shit.
Okay.
And, I ain't never been drug tested before, but she told me that in order for me to go inactive with my shit, I would have to be clean.
Yeah.
So, I did it. And it wasn't, because I've been in jail before and shit. And because I remember being in jail, like, I ain't even think about this shit. Maybe because I'm going through jail shit, but like, I didn't went months without smoking weed. So it's like,
I've never been months.
Yeah.
I've been a couple months.
Yeah. I really
do
just
it,
went
man.
like, because I was detoxing my body and stuff. I was like
and let me
working
say I
out and
can't
all
do
that.
it. I could do it.
Yeah.
It's hard.
You want
It's
to know what
hard
was hard
because
for
I've been
me?
smoking weed since I was like 11.
Me too.
So you feel me? Like I ain't never not smoked weed.
Right.
You feel
Yeah.
me? Only time I've not
Y'all
smoked
smoke
weed
weed
is
at 11?
Yes.
'Cause I remember
the first time I hit weed was probably like 11, 12. I remember that
Bruh.
whole summer.
Oh God! I remember
Yeah.
I took one of my mama's blunts out of her ashtray
Yeah.
while she was at work.
My cousin.
Smoked that shit in the bathroom,
My
and then she
cousins-
came home and I hid it under the bathroom sink. She ended up finding that motherfucker like 2 days later.
She didn't smell it when she came in?
No,
probably
because
sprayed
I
it
had
down.
yeah, I sprayed the fuck out that shit, and I had like the bathroom fan on and shit. So like she smoked weed though, so it's
Yeah.
gonna already
smell,
smell like
yeah.
weed.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but she said one day she was in there and she smelled weed, and she
Yeah.
didn't smoke no weed. It smelled like it was a blunt. Or like you could tell the difference between somebody smoking
Right.
and then if it's just like a blunt. You feel me? And you just smelling like that burnt weed type
Yeah.
shit. Said she smelled it. She was just
Probably
looking
got
all around
stronger
the
up
bathroom.
under there too.
Yep. So she opened that cabinet and seen it.
Man, my
I lied
cousin-
my ass off though. I was like, it wasn't me.
My cousin Tevin, shout out Tevin Robinson, man, Central legend, the Jet legend. My nigga's mama used to put roaches out like this. It was full of roaches.
Yeah.
And I remember he came. He was like, "Bro, you gonna hit this weed?" I'm like, "Man, we athletes, man. You know."
Yeah.
He's like, "Nigga, please." And but that's the thing though. You want to know what was hard for me to stop and
What?
still hard for me? Blacks.
Really?
Black-
I want a black so bad right now.
crazy.
When's the last time you smoked one?
Man, I ain't smoked a black since in like 2 years. Before I even had surgery, I had
Really?
stopped smoking blacks.
That's good shit. It's
I'm
been about
to
2 years
say
to the
like
day.
a couple days.
Nigga, I was smoking a
It's about
pack of
2
Newports a
years.
day,
You
bro.
remember I had the surgery?
On what? Your lung?
Yep.
Yeah, I had surgery on my lung, but before that, I wasn't smoking blacks.
What happened?
I just had like a defect on my lung. They said it could have been taken out at birth, but you know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be like the nigga on John Q. That's what
Oh,
the doctor
wow.
said.
Oh man.
That's the first time I ever seen my pops cry. Like that nigga broke down like, man, this is the most active kid in the house. My big brother, he sit in the house, chill, play the game, talk on the phone. He ain't really, he'll come to the door, what up, y'all? And he's one of them niggas. My little brother Kyrie, he want the chores that he can be in the house doing. Like, we had chores, so one of his chores would be folding up all the clothes that got washed. He would pull all the fucking clothes, 3 bins up, watch TV, fold clothes like an old man, just chilling. Me? Man, get me the fuck out of here, man. I'm trying to go motherfucking outside. I was outside, nigga. Doctor said it was something that could have been taken off at birth. Like my left side, the second lobe was not functioning. And I never knew this. I played sports. They was like, you ain't never have no short of breath and all that. Fuck no. And I've been smoking since I was a young nigga.
So you short of breath now? Like, do you got any?
Nah, I wasn't sick then. When it
Yeah.
happened, I just spitting up blood. And it got bad. Like, I went to the hospital thinking I'm gonna get right out. It was like a Sunday or Monday. It was like a Monday morning. I went like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I ain't leave that bitch till next Thursday.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
man.
tubes up in me and shit. They had to go in the lung.
Remind me of some hospital show shit.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Because the doctor was crying.
The doctor?
Yeah, I follow him on
Yeah,
Facebook
you
and
see a
everything.
doctor
'Cause
crying. That's
Yeah.
he was the lung,
Oh,
he was the lung
shit.
specialist, and then he seen my dad crying. He was like, "Man, my wife ain't leave." You know what I'm saying? Like he seen like the love that was around me, so he was like, "Man, you lucky." He was like, "Y'all ever seen John Q when he just was playing baseball and just collapsed?" He said, "This is what could have happened to your lung, to you because that second lobe wasn't working, and it was just getting fed blood into a dead spot." So it's like I was prone to catch pneumonia all the time. I was supposed to be like a sickly kid, not being able to run all the time and shit like that, and then never, ever.
Thank God.
I'm an outside nigga.
That's that black gene in you, man.
You feel
Yeah.
me? So when they took it out and shit, I wasn't even sick. They said I had pneumonia, a bunch of debris in it. Like they said that since that wasn't working, it was making everything else work harder, like my heart and my other lung and shit like that. Never knew until I was 32 years old. You feel me?
Yeah.
So afterwards, though, that was the worst part because, like I said, I wasn't sick at all. I mean, sit in the studio, smoke 1 million blacks, never sick. After I got out of surgery, nigga.
I feel like that's a mental thing though, because
Yeah.
like, if you would have never knew about it, you probably would have never knew about
They
it.
said it would have been worse when I get older.
Yeah.
The coughing up blood.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't even
the
found out for real
pneumonia.
until you
I probably
really
would have
got
lost a
older.
whole lung.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And the procedure was kind of quick. They had to go through my ribs. Luckily, they didn't have to break them. Yeah, they had to go
Damn.
through my ribs in the back. I got the scars, bro. Look like I've been shot, bro.
My cousin, he had a intestine. That's how goofy that nigga is. He had to get his intestines removed. So he got like a nice little scar right
He
here.
said he's goofy.
Yeah, he tell all the bitches he got shot. He said, yeah.
I was on that for a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
because
I got shot.
the old nigga came to the shop. And he was up the street. He was like, "Man, where you been at?" Because I'm trying to get right back to the money.
Yeah, get to the money. Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to I'm stressing out. My mom's like, I pay your rent, help you. I had family was everything at that time. My little brother dropped P on me, 2 P's. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the bro.
Man, dog, it was a blessing, but bro, I was trying to get right back to the shop, and he was like, "You can go at your own pace." He said, "But I guarantee you, when you come out of surgery, you ain't gonna want to do nothing." Man, I had the tube in me. I couldn't leave for 3 more days because the tube, my lung wouldn't drain.
Was you playing 50 Cent? Was that going?
Hey,
You can find me. Nah, you know what I mean?
when
Nah.
I was at the shop though, and OG was like, "Man, where you been at, man?" He walked past every day. blistering cold, raining. He walked to the liquor store every day.
Yeah.
I said, man, I showed him my sky. He said, man, a nigga shot you, bro. I said, yeah, you feel me? I bounced back like 50, man. He's like, what? You
Yeah.
got? I'm like, nah, bro. It was just surgery, bro. Like, you feel me? But that shit was crazy, bro. Like, I immediately went and got my kids checked out.
Yeah, because that could be like some hereditary
Genetic.
shit, Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
doing the same thing. I was just like coughing up phlegm. Like, I'm smoking a pack and a half of cigarettes a day, bro. I'm like,
Damn.
then my house is a smoke-free house. I'm on the porch, freezing my ass off, trying to smoke. I'm like, what the fuck am I
What
doing?
am I doing?
What the fuck am I? I'm not
It's
getting
like-
high.
That's when you have that epiphany.
Yeah, I'm
you're
like-
like, you know what?
Cold
All
turkey.
right.
No patches, no,
I'm done.
Yeah.
what's it called? Them Jews, what's it called? The little puffers?
The Jews,
None of that
fogs
shit.
and shit.
Gums and none of that. Cold turkey. That's one of the hardest things you ever,
A black,
man.
though, a black is my weakness, bro. Every time I smell a black, I be like, damn.
Bro,
Bro,
like,
it's been like 2 years, bro. Like, I be like, fuck
it's been
the
about
black,
2
bro.
years, too. When I thought I eat a good meal or something, I want to fire a cigarette up.
That's why I smoke so much weed still. I mean, still.
Yeah.
Like, when I go home and play the game, bro, I'm rolling 3.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to smoke like chain smoke them.
Okay, you say you've been smoking since 11. I know you done smoked out of the coke can. Out of the,
He's a little too young for that.
you ain't never hit out the coke. I still
He's
smoke to
the
this day.
back. He's one of
To
the
this day.
backwood babies, bro. He's one of the first niggas to ever hand
I
me
ain't
a
gonna lie,
backwood.
I literally look. Only reason I was smoking backwoods as a young nigga and shit, but
You was the first one of the first
my-
niggas to hand me a backwood.
you know who put me on though?
Sam?
Sam put me on. Sam got me hooked on the back.
Billy's brother, Billy's people?
Nah, Lil Bell, Pookie's a nephew. They used to play for the Jets. Big nose, Pookie. My nigga,
Yeah,
Dre's
okay,
nigga.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Sam got me hooked
his
on
nephew.
the woods. But now I don't even like smoking Rellos, bro. Like I
me
won't
neither.
smoke because
It's a Rello.
because look, my baby mama, bro. Like when we was together and shit, bro. Like she didn't like smoking Rellos and shit. Like I didn't bought so much weed with that girl, but literally, bro, I'd be buying like a quarter a day, smoking about 2-3 woods out of the quarter. You feel
Yeah.
me? And I wouldn't roll a Rello, even though I know that's saving weed, but like it's not the same. You know, that shit don't hit like a good wood. Nothing
Don't
hit
nothing
like a
hit
good
harder than
wood.
that can, bro. You ever smoked out
I
of a can?
ain't never smoked out no can.
Cuz,
I can't
look, I'm gonna tell you, bro.
I smoked out a bottle. I just made a Gatorade bottle and shit,
Yeah.
but
Take
I ain't smoked out no can.
If and when you start smoking again, get you a can soda
Nah, I
from
done
the
already
stove.
started smoking again. I rolled me up as soon as I left the probation office. After I passed my shit, bro. I rolled.
Yeah.
I went to the crib.
I'm an old
rolled
nigga.
up.
Bruh.
I can roll a paper so quick. Bing.
I can't
don't
roll
like
a paper.
papers. I
I
don't
like
like
cones though.
Yeah,
I can't
fuck with
smoke. I smoked a
papers, man.
cone earlier today, bro, and I don't like that shit, bro. That shit just don't be hitting.
Man, you got
You know what
I
it
don't
is?
know,
That
maybe
nicotine.
you
bro.
That's
gotta
what
know-
I'm saying. Maybe it's that nicotine.
But you
that
gotta
be
roll
getting
them
me.
right too, bro. Like I
Oh,
used to be like
well,
that too.
yeah.
Like,
Hold on. Can I get this nigga the Coke can recipe real quick?
go ahead, give it to
Take you a can Coke. Get you a Fagos. you could drink it, pour it out, or anything. Take the Coke can just like this, but you want the bottom of where you drink out of it like down this way. You know what I mean? Towards the bottom, and you just want to take a slight bend in it, and just take you a little knife or something sharp and poke you about 10 small holes in it. Put the weed right there, bro, and just. And it's the best high you ever. Man, you ain't gotta break no. Nigga,
You right though.
you ain't gotta do none of that goofy ass. Just. and
I'm
you
not. I'm not like one of them. I don't like smoking like that though. Like I don't
Yeah.
like bones. I don't
Yeah.
like none of that. Like I don't know. It ain't.
That's
never,
to me. That's a social thing.
Yeah.
Like if I'm with you know what I'm saying, the homies or something. Like because my brother he bought a zone to the barbershop one day.
Nigga, I had 2 bad bitches smoking out of the Coke can.
You did?
Yeah.
See, you a different type nigga though.
I'll tell you when you get off her. You know her.
You
Huh?
be where they do that at.
Nigga, I was at my house. I was at my
That's what I'm saying, where they do that at.
I was at the. And she's like, I ain't never smoked out of a. I said, here, just hit
Them
it.
bitches
Oh
was-
my God. Oh my God. This is.
Yeah. I'm not. I ain't gonna say that I do it myself. If somebody came to me and was like,
It gotta be.
you feel me? I
It
do
gotta
it
be.
because I don't even hit
snow
bones, bro.
outside.
I don't even like hitting bones, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit don't. That shit just
My
don't
brother bought
hit
a
right to me.
ice zone
too much, bro. Maybe I don't know.
to the barbershop. That motherfucker was zigzag with ice at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And you put the weed on the outside thing, that motherfucker.
You ever smoked
smacked
them
you
little
right in
snow
the
caps
face.
they got?
Oh, the white weed? No, I couldn't do it. Once I put that shit on my hand, that shit was on my hand like a
don't trust-
a donut.
Yeah, I don't
Nah,
trust.
nah.
Let's say I don't trust Louisville at all.
Yeah.
Nigga slip you
because
some poison. Make a
niggas-
couple
niggas-
dollars.
Nigga said it was good though, cause the nigga.
I just yeah, I didn't heard niggas say that it's straight, but
my
I
nigga was-
just
he had some.
I gotta go get that shit from a dispensary. I can't no random nigga just sell me no shit like
I don't
that.
really trust that shit neither, bro. Cause anything you can sit back there and make.
I didn't got weed from a dispensary.
You
Though.
feel me?
I went to
Me too,
Chicago and I went to this. That was my first time going to a dispensary in Chicago, and I went up there and I got me some nice little weed, and I'm like, that shit's all right.
this is real
You
weed.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like this shit's all right. But I wouldn't buy no shit like it off a nigga off the street,
Yeah.
just because I know what niggas be on. Niggas be trying to.
I've been
get
to a few
over.
different
Ain't no
cities
telling
too.
what the fuck you done did to this shit.
Yeah.
It
That's
could
what I'm
be
saying.
real.
Once a
or it
nigga
could
can
be
put
some
his
shit you
hands
just-
on your
yeah.
shit,
I ain't. Yeah.
I don't really
Just hand me
want
the
it.
regular shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have been to the dispensaries in Vegas. I've been to a lot of dispensaries too, bro. And like, it's a nigga in the back making pre-rolls. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, just at least hide this nigga.
When we-
I don't know, but see,
I don't want niggas
that's
touching
that-
my weed,
I feel like
man.
that's. I don't know. I feel like it's a conscious thing because
You can do what you want
I
with
know
this,
that that's
though.
your. I know that this is your job
Yeah.
to do this. So I would probably trust a nigga making my pre-roll.
But his job is
I
also
would trust.
to make you come back. Man, where's the nigga with the pre-roll? I need that shit.
yeah.
I don't know. I got some pre-rolls from Chicago, and I ain't fuck
Me
with them.
too.
I ain't fuck with the ones.
I
that
don't
got.
fuck with pre-rolls,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't like papers. Period. I
Yeah.
just don't like smoking papers.
I feel you.
I like
not
them
a
little,
paper dude.
it's called MXY, like the little black little
Yeah,
carts they got in
I'm talking
Chicago.
about.
So every time because I used to have my own independent business. Every time I went to Chicago, just, stop at the dispensary, grab me a little something, I don't really buy no flour. I just buy something I can't get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got bud, but I buy me like a little,
You want to know what else I smoke besides a paper?
what's that?
I will smoke a good leaf. Not a backwood, but just like
Like
a...
Frontal leaf.
I fuck with the
Like a,
frontal leaves, but they drop on me all the time. I hate that shit.
Like a
They so
Capone?
big. I
That ain't
fuck
no
with
leaf, though.
I fuck with the Capone, but they got that shit in it. They make me want a black.
Mm-hmm.
I like Capones, but
You can stuff
Capones is
Capones.
different now. But I feel like when they first came out,
Oh,
they was straight because
They was.
they really stick. Like you could really
Yeah.
roll it,
Yeah.
and it could really stick.
didn't
Now
have
it's
to lick
like,
it.
yeah, now it's like they just trying to get some money.
But it was a pleasure talking to you,
It
bro.
was,
Like,
man. Shout out your
bro.
album again, bro.
Yeah, bro. December 22nd, bro. I got gems dropping, bro. Like I said, it's just a compilation of shit that I done did over the past few years that I just been hoarding
Yeah.
and finally just trying to get it out before I hop on this next journey that I'm hopping on.
we got
Man, listen to that
So,
shit, man.
a
Yeah.
couple questions before we get out of here.
Let's
Yeah.
go, man.
If you want to see somebody on here, who would it be? But you got
On
to
the
be able
podcast.
on this podcast, but you got to be able to make it call and plug us in and you can't just say Michael Jordan type. You know what I mean? You got to be able to, what's up, bro? Send a text.
Man, I would get my guy Marty on here. Marty on the beat. I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all
You know, I know
familiar
him.
with. Yeah. My guy Marty, bro. He's a real genuine dude, and he got a name. When inside the music industry here in the city and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's a real genuine dude, and he's helped me out with because
gotta
I've been
get
trying
Sam,
to
too.
get with features and stuff with people and stuff, and I'm not a real social dude for real when it comes to music. I'm real picky about who I do my music with,
Right.
and he knows that about me, and so he been trying to get me to be on songs of people like I don't know if y'all familiar with what's her name, Queen Ken. Ken, whatever her name is, I forgot. Shout out to her though. But we got a song that we were doing together that's gonna be on Marty's little mixtape he's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I got a song I just did with this guy from Tampa. His name's Trapstar J3.
Yeah.
And I got some other stuff that's in the works with some people too. But yeah, shout out to them though. Shout out my guy Marty, man. He's a real good dude. He deserves
We gotta
a
get
round
Sam
of
on here
applause.
too, man.
Sam.
Sam was going hard.
Sam,
man.
bro. Yeah, bro.
He's
You gotta get
he's
Sam
a
on
man of
here,
many
bro.
faces.
That's my guy, bro.
Yeah.
And I fuck with Sam.
Shout out-
I've been knowing Sam since we was in 6th grade. And he been the same nigga since.
Shout out to Ahead of the Wave, man.
Ahead of the wave, bro. Yeah.
Mhm. And before you get out of here, you gotta give us something good to watch and something good to eat.
That's my line, damn it.
I'm
I'm just
sorry.
fucking with this.
Something good to watch. What I've been watching, man. I'm a big Marvel nerd, bro. So I would recommend anything Marvel.
So who's
to watch?
your favorite? You watch X-Men?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite X-Men?
Shit.
Let me say it like this. Who, if they all had a fight, who you think would win?
I want to say Wolverine, just because can't really kill him.
You can't, but
Can't really kill him. But if I was to go with anybody else, I would really just have to decide between Professor X and Magneto.
But Magneto's gonna fuck Wolverine up. He can't do nothing with because he's all metal.
It depends. Are we fighting Wolverine with the vibranium, or are we fighting Wolverine with
I'm lost.
the regular clothes?
I am lost right now.
You remember,
I
X-Men
know what you're talking
Origins
about, yeah.
before he got the
But
can't
Wolverine,
fuck with
the Wolverine we always know, even back in the 90s cartoons, he had the metal shit.
Yeah.
We can go back to
Yeah.
technically.
I mean,
but-
that's what I'm saying. We gonna go with Wolverine with the metal, or if it's with the metal, then yeah, Magneto gonna get him.
You know who I'm taking?
Who?
Batman.
Wow, Batman to get his ass whooped.
Batman just a nigga with a cape on.
He's-
Shout out
you know,
Batman though, because
Batman was rich.
You know what his
And,
That's
and
Tony
he didn't
Stark.
have no superpower. He had hands.
He had a superpower with white
He
privilege.
was smart.
Ain't no nigga gonna go whooping niggas and
Man,
snatching niggas up.
Batman smart as hell though. That's the thing. That's the thing he got going for him.
he's rich,
Because
man.
he can. You seen? I don't know if you seen Batman versus Superman, but you seen what he did to Superman.
He wasn't supposed
give
to
him,
beat Superman,
just
bro.
give him some time. Just get him some time to playing some shit, bro. I promise. He
And
gonna beat
rich. He can,
anybody's
at
ass.
this time and age, a rich nigga could go and get anything to kill you with.
Shout out to Puff. They said he's taking niggas out left and fucking right. I'm serious. So that what's her name?
It's all coming to an end.
Something right,
man.
bro. I don't wish jail or bad on nothing, but just the way I'm just gonna touch on Puff. Name me one artist that's in a better position. They might have had a one good album that's not dead, that's fucked up and went crazy, went to religion. Like you can go down the list. Puff, not Puff, Big, Shine, Black Rock. Just name B5, like the Locks, bro. None of them niggas is in better. Mace, like.
Yeah, Mace is good. Though.
Shout out Max though.
Yeah, he's
straight.
I love his show.
Mace
It is what it is.
Mace saved Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
But I'm not.
youngin',
I'm
so
not
I
trusting
don't
no
really know too
nigga.
much about that, but
I'm not trusting no nigga keep changing his name. By the way,
Yeah, you changed his name
Puff,
for
P.
tax
Diddy.
reasons, huh?
Puff, P Diddy, Love, Brother Love,
Brother Love.
Diddy, Puff.
Shout out Diddy though. I hope he didn't do the shit that they say he
man.
did, but
You ain't gonna give a nigga 30 million, but like 50 Cent. He said, if you come to me with some receipts and I'll pay you. Cassie came out with that shit and she had her
paid
money
that
with
night.
it. Man.
I don't.
that's
I don't,
telling.
But
That's
yeah,
real telling.
But my
though.
thing is, I don't agree. I know you gotta get out here, but I don't agree with that. I don't agree with coming back 20 years later. Bill Cosby raped me.
yeah, I don't
That
like
was
it.
40
I
years
don't like
ago.
it.
What
I
you
don't
woke
like
up
it.
today and thought about
I don't
it?
like
Yeah.
it.
Like, come
I
on,
don't
man.
like
You
it,
gotta
'cause
say it when
at
it's
this point, it's
in.
like, okay, you just doing this just so you can
and just how long she been married to the trainer,
who?
Cassie.
She been with him for a
like,
couple years.
10 years,
She
yeah.
been with him for a couple years.
They introduced each other. She wrote a letter to Diddy and was like, "Thank you for introducing me to the love of my life." But now, just say I need some money.
I feel like Cassie.
Yeah, she was crap.
She
I'm gonna say crap.
Yeah, she was cute,
Yeah.
but she
Cassie was bad.
Yeah,
She was
Don't
bad.
do that to Cassie.
All right,
I'm talking
what
about
you talking-
singing.
Cassie was.
Are
bad.
you talking about talent wise?
yeah,
Okay,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Carrie Hilson's fine, but shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Carrie Hilson right now.
I
So-
just feel like, she did. I feel like she did it in the appropriate time. If it would have been 10, 15 years from after the fact, it's like, all right, okay. But she kind of I ain't gonna say just got in a relationship with the dude, but she's only years removed. And if he did the shit that he said, that she's saying that he did, that's gonna take some time to heal and stuff. But
They must ain't got no brothers or
at
nothing.
20,
Shit.
at 20 years, shit,
He's either getting whooped or paying us tonight.
nah, for real though. She really ain't got nobody, but she might have just wanted to do it that way because she know, like, nigga, you gonna pay me.
Can I ask y'all a question though? This is kind of on subject, kind of off subject. A chick just hit my inbox talking about I had a crush on you. It's kind of my mama's friend, but she a little older than me, but not that much older. She's in her late 30s. She said, I've been having a crush on you for 10 years. She said, I said, why ain't you never say nothing?
She fine?
She's all right. She's fuckable. She's gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
But look. But she gonna say, I was in a relationship the whole 10 years, but I was crushing on you. I know not to trust your ass. You just told me. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
I mean, no, because at least she didn't act on it.
Yeah.
At least she didn't act on
once
it.
it hits up her, man, that's all the acting. Once it,
You traumatized though. You're a man of the
But
night.
that's one of my rules though. That's one of my rules though. Like I can't fuck with nobody long term. If I started fucking with you and you had a situation going on and you and your dude was
It's hard
going through
for me
like
to
a
trust
rough
you.
patch, how do I know you're not gonna do that same shit to me? I can't fuck with you.
You
like
lose them
that.
how you get
Now
them.
we cool. We can be cool.
My mama told me that
But
in probably like the 7th grade because she was like, "Why you break up with old girl?" And I'm like, "Shoot, she had a boyfriend, I had a girlfriend, And we, you know, we kind of was talking and we liked each other. We
That
broke.
says a-
She's
that
like, "Oh,
says
you
a
lose him?
lot.
How you get him? You ain't gonna keep her. She gonna find somebody else she like. Then you gonna be the annoying boyfriend.
You gonna be the dude that
Yeah.
So I mean that's one of my rules when it comes to females and stuff.
And we gonna get out of here though. But right before we get out of here, just give us something good to eat, man.
Yep.
Something good to eat.
Anywhere local chain.
Gotta turn us on though. It gotta be
Yeesh.
A1.
I'm not nothing her.
Damn.
Damn.
Nothing her. No, we got some high food, but
I'm
New
fucking with
Orleans-
them plates, man. That's why I'm getting chubby.
New
man.
Orleans is where it's at. I
Yeah.
was just
You like
in-
gumbo?
Yeah.
You ever been to
My
Frank's?
baby mama, she's from New Orleans and stuff, so
Yeah.
I didn't had all that.
You ever
but
been to Frank's?
Frank's? No.
It's a deli on Preston. Thursday and Friday they got red beans and rice and chicken gumbo. And I was talking to a New Orleans. He had a thick New Orleans accent and everything. He said, "It's the closest I didn't get to back
Look,
home."
if I tell my baby mama I ate some gumbo that somebody made her in Louisville, she gonna clown me.
Oh damn!
They a firm believer. Can't nobody make gumbo like them. But it's a spot down in New Orleans that I was just at. I had brunch at like last week. It was this place called Curio. I had me a little omelet there with shrimp and
Ooh, that
cherry
sound
tomatoes
good
and
already.
spinach, and then I had me some fried gator bites and
Gator's
bottomless
good.
mimosas. Gator is fun.
Gators fall.
But yeah, man,
You eat chitlins?
I used to.
Me too. I ain't
My
eating
daddy
slave
got in
food.
my head about the shit. He kept telling me that it was just shit. My granny used to make them for me, and he would just get in my head about the shit.
I
so
didn't
now
turn
don't
down
like it.
chitlins twice this year.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah, I
love
can't
chitlins.
eat them no more. I ain't ate them in so long. I'm not gonna just hop back into eating them. It's already. I used to like them though, but I just can't do it no more.
It's a restaurant I follow on Instagram. It's called Marlowe's. It's down in New Orleans. It's called Marlowe's Merlot's or something like that. And
Merlot, is it Merlot?
yep.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Ah man, they got some.
Yeah, I done been to New Orleans a whole lot.
Yeah, I need to
So
go
I
out
know
there.
about you feel me? I know a little something about it, but I definitely heard of Merlot's. Yeah.
Well, man, we
I ain't
appreciate
never
you
been to
coming
one.
on, bro. Real talk.
Hell
bro.
yeah, bro. I
Appreciate that.
appreciate y'all for having me, bro. I've been wanting to do this for a little minute, man. I don't really be showing my face.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Appreciate that, bro.
Fast.
I don't show my face. You feel me when it comes to this shit? Because I'm not a real social dude. I'm just all about the music. But
Yeah.
you know, nowadays, you feel me? You gotta have that internet presence and shit like that. So I'm trying to, show my face more and just do a little bit more and stuff to, get people to see me.
And we gonna end it just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one.
Mm.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.